Nice. All right. Road. Access point, if it's still available, is either on the northwest corner or through the southern gate. 145 meters. Very well. Make sure I'm good to go with this. $13,535. Let's see what they want from me. Stream bit rate. Where did I put that? No. Okay, we can figure this out. It's gonna be under here. Properties. Nope. I don't care about that. Care about that. See if that fixes that. Audio encoder custom. $13,500. Was that 1350? Yeah, 13,500. Yeah, that looks current. All right. That's good. That's good now. Alright, that's good. Cool. Alright. 100 and freaking... There was a setting for it, and now I can't see it, so I'm gonna have to figure that part out. Yeah, I don't want one. I just have one. And muscle jungle work. Yes. Alright, so be it. 145 meters to the south side entrance, at least. I'm gonna have to contend with that freaking... That was not me. Or was it them? Some significant amount of action going on over there, huh? Well, let's deal with this first, and we'll go in from there. Close enough. That'd be a waste. We'll give it some time. Okay. Last, the fact that I have to use soft points right now. You're not gonna bleed out. Leave. Where'd you fellas get to? Hopefully I got... try re-engaging. Game. Thank you. One running off the other corner and I don't see him anymore. I can't see a body in either location, but I'm not going to be able to, well, all things considered. Oh, he shifted over. Where are you? Because I heard that zip by. Freaking haze out here. There you are. Too many targets. Well, let's secure one versus the other. Already have that. Already have that. Well, at least I'm not going to be running out of Viper Tactical. Interesting. So I'm just killing other mercenaries, basically. I'll use that. At least I won't be running out of grenades anytime soon either. Cheap paracetamol is not a bad thing, although pain meds are always secondary. Cut through the haze. I don't even care about coming in from this side. I want to come in from the other side. Want me to leave you alone? You started it. You could have just had a nice chat. Professionals, right? Yeah, we're not doing that. You want to just mag dump at me, sir? Well, what I would recommend is you come through around this corner, please. Nice and, you know, exposing yourself. I see you there. Okay, he should be down now. Don't know where those other shots are coming from. I can't see them. And I hear you coming around the corner, so please continue to do that. Nope. I can mag dump too, you know. Place is so freaking dangerous. Let's come from the other end. Got it. Every time I step out there, somebody has a line on me from all the way down here. Okay, AO finally started to render in completely. Honestly, with the amount of freaking... Speaking of which... Yeah, I see. Wait a minute. Let's try this trick. I can't get the clearance underneath. IRL, I might be able to, but... Give me some leg action. Show me some feet. I'll gladly blast your shoes off for you. Eliminate some toes, you know. Actually, it has occurred to me. I need to start doing this if I'm going to be dealing with these guys. Yes! That is what I need. Keep it coming. Clear the corner, clear the corner, clear the freaking threshold. Keep it coming. Now we're gonna clear this freaking area as methodically as I know how, or at least somewhere in really. Ooh, well, I'll take that T2. Yeah, I don't have access to those yet, at least not in any great detail. Yeah, okay, we're gonna take that, and then I'm going to very quickly strip every relevant part off of it that I don't have to pay for, and I will grab one nylon because even though I hate the way they look, they may or may not actually have stats that I care about. Everything. Oh, made grip, don't have access to those yet either. And we will unload. Oh yeah, it doesn't count as a gun now, so. Is this a different Elite 4? Yeah, it's just a different Elite 4. Oh, I'm still not going to use it. I could maybe sell it if I'm smart enough. If. And then I just do this little trick right now, which is the slap that sucker. Okay, cool. You slap that sucker in there. Dump all this unnecessary ammo that I'm hopefully not. Can't put that in there, but now I'm sitting here trying to remember what flash protection 2030 versus. Okay, so those are objectively better, but yeah. If I found something better, all right. What is this? Pantsiers? Oh. These things again, probably not going to be as valuable as it used to be because, well, because they're not going to be. Let me try dropping this real quick. Let me take the pants here. Let me check some stats real quick. It is 3 with a 12. And side panels. That might actually be better. Alright. And you actually let me loot the inside of it rather than being enslaved. Chuck all of that in there. Cool. They're both valuable, and that is a higher armor rating, but the Panzer I could actually freaking use at some point. Until at least I unlock the necessary requirements to use them on a regular basis. Shed key, don't got it. I do have... I don't know what that is yet. Okay, gotcha. Don't need 855 for a head. Now the whole planet's trying to take me out. Good. At least I only have to look in one direction. It's coming from across... I cannot eyeball where that's coming from. Alright, health check. Meeting blade. Cool. Let's crack open my... Now, I think I might have misplaced my freaking whatchamacallit, like an imbecile. I misplaced my meds. Yes, I am running away. But do I not even have any TQs? I am in trouble. This is not going to work. I appear to have misplaced my MFAC. That's not going to solve the problem. At least I don't think it will. I might bleed out here. Still bleeding. Oh wait, never mind. I have it. I just used in a different one. Cool, we're good. We're good. Provided I can get it wrapped up before this goes down. I know I'm in pain. Hurry up! Hurry up! Okay, fine. Using a TQ. There it goes. Finally kicked in. That was unfortunate. Okay, we're in pain. We're gonna use that. Not used to seeing that freaking freaking health kit in the position that it's in. I'm used to having it up on the chest, and these new plate carriers that we're using now, they don't they're not laid out the same way, so yeah. Alright, well, let's try to solve this problem. Let's get our hydration back up. That should expedite that problem. Also, the freaking propensity of AI in this game to kill you by basically sawing your legs off is... There's a lot. It's a lot. I don't know why they do that. It's like the AI, it's like somehow the AI have been programmed to understand that they don't stand a chance, or at least a very good chance, of piercing your body armor. So at range, especially at range, they seem to somehow have enhanced bullet drop, where all of their shots land in your upper and lower legs for some reason. I'm not going to burn blood if I don't have to. Alright. Let's wait this out for a few. patience, you know. I have more grenades than I'm really even... I rarely used to use them. I don't know if I'm even going to bother continuing to use them at all. I don't know. There's enough enemies out there nowadays, it seems. Oh, I think I can see him silhouetted out there. If I can pull this off. No, can't see the silhouette in there anymore. Alright, cool. It can clearly see me enough to shoot me. I have a couple options. And see his silhouette floating through the backlight on that. Yeah, see that? But I can't seem to be able to see it once I step out in full view like that. So that's unfortunate. Let's see if there's shots coming. Oh, well, there's two of them. I just need you to bleed. Still there, huh? And that one's down. At least one more over there. Of course, I can't quite make out that upper balcony area up there. Alright, I'm going to try and... Cool. That might have been the ones that were engaging me the whole time, but I'm still pretty sure there's somebody in that frick. Him. He's dead. There's usually some dudes in the frickin' up, and I'm right. That's probably the guy that was actually taking the shot from that side. Coming from the left. It's I hate that. Well, he's okay. I heard that. That was too close for comfort. Blood is taking its sweet time. I do not want to engage from over here. Hello, son. There you are. But at first you don't succeed. Don't keep trying. You suck. What you trying to do? Skip the bullets at me? From that hangar. Let's see if I can't work my way over here. I don't know where that's coming from. That almost sounded like it was on the other side of the building. There you are, see? Hanger. Now you're a wall hanger. I'm not gonna come at you, dude. I'm just gonna shoot you. You know? Much easier. I don't like intimate relationships. I much prefer long distance. That's why I'm using a 20-inch barrel, son. It's taking way too long to clear this, but the fact that I'm still hazy is not helping. And also it's getting dark, which is not helping either. Speaking of which... backtrack a little bit. What about my mother? What's the matter that you... And we just killed any lights they're going to have. Let's check ammunition reserves. Cool, let's get those all up. Alrighty. Iterations holding. We will hit this immediately, actually. And then that should get us to where we need to be. All things in time. That sound almost sounded like it was coming from behind. I don't have time for... Whoa! Yeah, I was right. I was very close. And now I'm sandwiched here. Now I've got a problem. Light, let's keep it that way. First off, I'm going to clear that upper ledge. I don't see anybody in the intake area. Can't see anybody up there, so it's... I can hear something. I can... I need to... Well, first off, this bleed needs to stop because I was just... Okay. I'm running low on those options. Okay, cool. Well, I'm also going to use this. And that should knock that out for a hot minute. Alright. This guy's very close to me. Freaking! Now I'm trapped in here. Okay! Proning out. Prone out. Prone out! Game. And... Nope! CQ, CQ, CT. Come on! Put the key! Put the freaking tourniquet on. I don't understand how they're freaking this accurate, but hey, whatever. And now I don't have a choice in the matter. I'm gonna have to use this. I need to solve this problem. I don't know where the guy is. That's been getting that accurate, but he's getting freaking closer, and every single time I'm standing here, he's starting to get me pretty good, so... Alright. I need to identify this guy's location. It's probably very much out in the open and obvious, but if I can't see him, I can't freaking see him, right? Yep, there you are. Okay, drop that. Popping. Yep, he had pretty much a perfect line on me. Hide over bar. Now you're dead. Good. I need to get out of here. If you cannot speak the language, do not open your mouth. I say try to clear this area. I can't clear this area because there's so many freaking... That is more like it. You're very close, sir. Almost too close. Try to backlight him, maybe. Oh, I picked that up off of the freaking rap song I heard one time. Imbecile. Done. I need to manage my resources as best I can, so. Alrighty, unload that. Get it. Now I need to find out where this guy is. There's another one in there. Inside the building. Let's get after it. Get through the door, buddy. Come on. Clear in here. Not the cleanest way to shoot with a freaking 20-inch barrel. It's set up all wrong, but it is the way it is. Alright, cool. I'll need that. I will continue to unload this ammo because that stuff is expensive. I don't need any more freaking grenades right now. If I need grenades more than I need ammo, that would be unhealthy. Okay, also unload. It's FMJ. Whatever. It's better than soft point at this point. Alright, I need to make sure this area is cleared of loot. As I should have, after all that screaming. I mean, in real life I would never use one of these unless I had no other choice, but that is a heck of a lot better than the single uses that you get in the tier 1 and the tier 1 freaking stuff. Also freaking vendors. Yes. Inspect. I'll take that freaking... let's take that off of that. Oh, can't take that? Alright, cool. We'll keep that then. we need the... I'll do what I did last time, because at the very least, I'm going to take the grip and rip, because those are expensive, and they're okay. I mean, they're better than the regular ones. Made grips. Grab one of those again. Just saving myself money at this point, if nothing else. No space to add new item. Can I at least? Yeah, whatever. Alright, cool. Yeah, these guys have some different version of the freaking elite chest rigs that I'm sure is at least sells for a little bit of money, but right now that's not what I'm even here for. So I've had too many close calls earlier. I need to hit the hydration, which is why I'm going to use the good stuff. Yeah. Oh, cool. Alright. Let me sweep back a little bit. Oh, that's what I thought. Because I know there was several things here that might have been worth checking out, but I didn't dare do it earlier because I was getting my face melted. Recon chest rig and some razors. Recon rigs are good if you use rigs. Here we go again. That's what I thought. That's not a small gun, or at least doesn't sound. Oh, there you are. Hi. I don't always need to get them with a headshot right away. I just need to get enough to immobilize them before I get in the good stuff. Okay, good to know that there are recon rigs here. Unfortunately, let me inspect. This is a level 3 with side protection and 12 container size. They're freaking interesting. The freaking recon rig might be nice and something I cannot yet acquire in the vendors, but I also can't acquire the Panzer in the vendors yet either. Where? Let's see where you're at. Left. Put the flashlight down. I see you out there too. I'm exposed here. Yep, here we go again. Let's break contact. Let's go long towards the area we know has been cleared, or at least more recently cleared. And then that way, I have someplace slightly safer. Checking health. Light bleed. We're going to let it ride for now. And one thing I do know I can do right away is use paracetamol because I have literally an extra bottle. Pop that. I'll shut up. Which, something tells me if I were to take paracetamol, which is just non-American Tylenol adjacent. If I were to take that and I was bleeding, I don't think I would just be like, oh, gone. But hey, that's real. So, whatever. That's real. Suture kits are always valuable, especially as we have just very recently stated. I'm going to give up the FMJ for now. I'll take that suture kit. I need both in my current situation. Also, did I get this guy yet? Yeah. Cool. Yes, you love the left side. That's all you ever talk about. I'm gonna... Let's work this. Noise and light discipline. Also, if I could get to the power, that might give me a minor advantage. Alright, I'm gonna blitz. Tool set. See this? No, I'm maxed out anyway for now. What am I even supposed to be doing in here? I'm not even supposed to go into the airfield? Eh, well, whatever, I'm here now. That is an unknown over there in the corner. Also good to know that you can go that way. Hello. Thank you for flagging yourself. You don't need that leg, do you? What in the... What? Where in the heck did that even come from? In the head, too, huh? 556. Okay, well that doesn't actually tell me how much. And it bypassed my they're probably gonna say 855 Pierce's level 3. Well, alright. That's the nearest base. Terminated. So I can't do those anymore either. Thank you, game. And also, I don't need a tracker in this case. I know exactly where I was at. This is killing me, dude. These freaking mag dumping guys coming out of nowhere, not exactly working out in my favor right now. So, it's 855. Was 855 traits are. Dude, these freaking mag dumping AI just doming you out of, well, not out of nowhere. They're a lot closer now than they used to be, but sheesh.
Yeah, sometimes it just feels like the programming says that you're supposed to die.
I mean, never say die, but you know, it's just like, to be fair, I'll give them this. Compared to the way it used to be, where you'd get one shot from who in the heck knows where, at least now you know you're taking a severe amount of bullets, so at least you can justify it that way. It's like,
yeah, I hear where you're coming from. It does seem like they give you a couple extra chances, but every now and again, that rogue bullet, you know, it'll be a mag dump and the one you see in the noggin.
Well, actually, this time they actually did shoot me in the head. The last several times, they have some kind of bizarre affinity for going after my legs. Just yeah, the every time I've died up until now has been bleeding out from being wasted to the legs instantaneously for some reason. But hey, you know, femoral artery, I buy it. Now I gotta go back into the freaking airfield and get my stuff back. And figure out where that maniac was. Same to you. Alright, I know I had plenty of fluids on me, so you just bring one. And also just bring... Oh, they just give you fluids. This also gives you energy, so that'll be my cover for there. Alright, just bring 2 of those. And the trash tourniquet. There we go. Problem is I'm gonna have to get back in from this side. Not going to be pleasant. All right. Also, side note, can I put this trash thing on? Cool, I can. That's ridiculous MOA, but hey, I'm not here to save that thing at all. It's free for a reason. Hopefully the ammunition I am presently holding will be enough. Let me see what kind of garbage I have access to currently. Attack tech, I got the recon rig. Let me see. I have 28k. Vendors. Are these 3+? So those are special. They're 3. They're 3+. This is just 3. That's interesting. Good to know. Well, plan here is to not give this guy a free shot and cause me to lose all my stuff that I currently have. That would be unwise. I just have to basically decide what I'm willing to sacrifice. Or, in this case, I'm going to sacrifice the trash plate carrier and replace it with an RPC. How much for those? The 800. It's getting my gear back is worth a lot more than that, so I'll put that on, even if it is just 3A. You gotta make it work. Bring a spare TQ, because all I need to do, actually no, I have the dual TQ, that's fine. Put that there so I can use that. And then magazines. I have 2 spare magazines floating over here. Cool, put those right in there, sir. And chuck both of those up in there. And this I'm okay with losing, because I'm okay with it. I am curious if there's any pocket stats for that stuff. Alright, cool. No bag necessary. I'm not here for that. Alright, game on. Objective was just on that side of the field. I need to get my way around that. Certain parts of that are more dangerous than others. Alright. I just noticed I also have no nods and no flashlight. I'm not going to risk another set of nods, but I should be able to slap a flashlight on this thing if I have to. Let me see what I can do about that. Okay, this is a... Yes, I can. It would be wise. So, there you go. Alright. Busted ACOG and everything. Alright, here we go. This must be deliberate. I have to follow this road. I'm trying to avoid unnecessary contact. And part of the problem is going to be that the remainder of the enemy contact is on the west side of the inside of the airfield, plus anybody else that's wandering around out on the line, on the flight line or anything near that, so could be a problem. As long as you're not clacking off at me, I don't care. There's at least 3 of them over there. If I do this correctly, it's going to... Well, I just noticed I literally can't see it in the dark. Okay, cool. Now we're good. Okay, I gotta line up these guys. 3 heads very easily, because if I am not careful, anything that I can hope might stop around, best I can hope for. Okay, one, then the other. Stop running. I'm trying to do this with a freaking 10.5 or whatever the barrel length is. Don't see any movement anymore, but it's not to say that they're not there. They have to be. Got one? There it goes. Good. I do not have a ton of ammunition. But plus up the 1 magazine. I need to get where I am. I should be able to pillage off these fools though. I should have 3 bodies to account for here. 1 in the middle, 2 off to the left. You are gonna unload that, and then you're gonna unload that, and good. Ammunition is ammunition. And we'll keep that magazine because I do need extra mags. Unload that ammunition. And they ran here, he went down here. Give you that money. You guys owe me, after all. Load that ammunition, you can have that back. I do not have, I will not have the storage space when I get there to hang on to random junk, but as previously established, more ammunition is good. This fool died over here somewhere. Right in. He wandered a little more to the left when I got him, and then he went down. If I don't find him, that's fine, because I got what I needed out of it for the most part, and they're dead, which is also what matters. Checking the left and center of my line of sight, just focusing directly above the line of foliage so I can identify any distinct shapes like heads. I need to get myself further away from that location over there. That location is most likely covered in people as well, which I do not need to deal with. The next problem is going to be coming up on this linear danger area, i.e. the flight line / the runway, the tarmac. If I want to deal with that problem, well, yeah. There's one over there, so they've restocked some of their dudes on the east side. There are two dudes way down the line over there. I'm going to take advantage of this. I have enough space between them and I. So in theory, I should be able to do what I need to do here. Next comes the other problem. I'm going to try to get in via this west side entrance. There's lights up on that walkway. Hopefully that guy stays up there. I do not want to start shooting them yet. He is walking. I have no nods. An underpowered weapon system. My ear pro. I don't have ear pro. Alright, objective access is right there. Hopefully I can get in there, although it looks like that gate might be closed. I can't tell from here. Although this is right on line with where I died, there is light. Yeah, I don't think, maybe I can vault that, maybe I can. I don't know if I want to though. I'm seeing what, one set of lights, maybe. Oh, no, that's not a user. Alright. I have two options. Well. I don't know where those shots came that killed me, finished me off right there, but it was very freaking close. No friendlies in the area, at least not. That's probably him. Let's see about that, shall we? Okay, we're gonna start getting engaged here. There's somebody across the way that I can't identify. Well, if that's the name of the game. They're very, very... Okay, cool. I heard it, but I cannot see it. I see him. There he is. No, I don't see him anymore. You're dead. Cool. I can't... Oh, there he is. I think. I can see a flash. No. You know what? If he's going to be like that, I'm going to reassess over here. Reposition. See if I can get an eye on him while preventing that guy on the left-hand side from doing what he's doing. Quick check. Pop some ammo in there. If he wants to play, I will throw a grenade at this guy. You see that shooting star? Must be fate. Alright. You need to be encouraged. Looks like. But before I do that, I need to get a line on where in the heck this guy is, and I cannot see him. It's my body over there. I just can't be dealing with that body. Okay. Grenade it is. Throw it! Nice. He's dead. Cool. Now, I'm going to clear this. Let's blitz across here. Work this corner. I suspect that was the one, but we don't know for sure. Okay. Blitzing across. Called it. There's still enemies out there. Oh, cool. I need to get off this X. Cool. I'm not a very big fan of the placement of the flashlight button right next to that. No, you don't. Freaking trash cans, man. That would still... You might get some deviation off die. Thank you. Okay, I need to recover some of this ammunition. Oh, not the mags and the ammo, right? Cool. I don't want to inspect it. I want to open it. No more space? Alright. So be it. No? Alright. We need to deal with this guy. Also, side note before I leave this. Nope. I don't know what happened to my regular PMags, but... Whoa! Okay, big guy, you see that? I'm not sure if that was a penetration or a... I got a new plan. We need to get... I need to eliminate these guys the old-fashioned way. We need to get up on top of that walkway above us. 2 versus 3. There you go. Alright. He's either right around the corner or... Yes, he is. Do I think that the same guy was shooting at me earlier? I don't know. Anybody who mag dumps at me gets it right in the forehead. So just don't do it anymore. Cool. I have yet to locate any keys, but I also haven't been able to look at any bodies either. Why? Why should I do that? Freaking ACOGs. That should have gone right through the neck, so. Alright. Well, first, let's go ahead and work our way through here in the middle. And hopefully locate. Cool. Mostly clear. I say mostly. Freaking! If this game doesn't stop manually spawning just right while you're standing there, freaking, they gotta stop doing that. Although, these guys might be the ones that respawn from the freaking... I do have this now. Yeah, I don't know. They might be the ones that are over there, but this isn't helping. You know what? If I want to clear this area, I need to get upstairs. That's been pre-established. So let's see if we can do that. Oh, yo! Don't scare me like that, bro.
Sorry.
Yes, it's been a little unhealthy around here lately. I was starting to get a little vexed.
I don't suppose you'd happen to have a key
To a door I'm supposed to open? No, I don't.
like that remote little hanger that's over there.
I haven't found a darn key here yet. Then again, I've been too busy trying to deal with all these freaks running around to actually check any bodies. So.
Heard about that.
It's just for fun. I wouldn't be able to loot any of this stuff anyway. I've got too much weight on me. Let's drop this. There. Reload. Alright. These guys are a little, I might actually have to keep this for a minute. Fine. Ha 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 ha! Can't. Oh my gosh! Screw the pantser! Screw the pantser! We don't care about that anymore. As a matter of fact, you know what? With all this nonsense I've been dealing with, I've just come to a new conclusion about how I'm going to handle this. Isn't this the one that's... Yeah, this is the big one. Alright, cool. I have a plan. Drop. We're going to extract all of this. And I need to come up with a way to carry more than I can carry. I need to keep the RPC. The kangaroo, while nice, is negotiable. We can unload some of these magazines because they're trash. And drop that too. Keep that. Cool. Is it good? Sure. Is it that good? Not really. Alright. So, put that up there. Put that up there. How have I managed to freaking disappear so many magazines? Unload. Thank you. That's enough for now. Keep that. Keep that. Clip and rip. Keep that. Ammunition is ammunition. This is true. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that. Keep that. Keep that. I need to figure out a way to keep all of this, actually. No, that's... What is this? All of this considered AP? Well, I got a news flash for you. It's not, but okay, whatever. I'm gonna need to stuff a bunch of freaking random items up in here if I want to take this back with me. Cool. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to leave this behind because, well, what is it, 3x4? Yeah, I can't carry both of those, unfortunately. Yeah, that's a good one too. I will keep that in mind. Or, yeah, this. Wait a minute. Is that it? Wait, could this fit in there? Within the same size? No, I see the problem. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting to keep that, unfortunately. But I got something better anyway, so. Yeah. Think that those things used to be top tier, impossible to get before, and now they're freaking I'm just fighting them here. It's crazy. Alright, I need to get out of this hellscape. I wasn't even doing a mission in here, for crying out loud. Whatever nonsense you need. Oh, is that mission back? Also, speaking of which, are those other missions that I got? Okay, so they're not coming back at all, or is the game just bugged as far as that's concerned? No. Okay, you chill the heck out, whoever you are. Hey, yo! Yo! I'm just making sure you don't come in blazing. Ah, you got special needs. Alright, let me check this, because I got a feeling, and I'm right, maybe? I don't know how valuable the motor batteries are, but whatever. I need to get upstairs. Maybe. Oh, right, I can't, because my freaking body is maxed out weight. Interesting. Not fun. This is how we will search everything from there now on. You gotta be kidding me. We got a freaking fully loaded PBS-14 in there. Who is shooting at me now? It sounded too close to me. And this is just a regular Lancer, nothing to freak out about, even if it is a unique one. And those I do need, because I can't get those yet. The problem is, do I have the space? Ladies and gentlemen, I have the space. Good. And I'm just going to use this, and that will make some space instantly. And the next time I do that, I can use something else to actually. Yeah, sure. Here's this one. Minus 10 plus 60. Yeah, that's valuable-ish. I will keep these for now. What I do need to do is get the heck out of here for now. Especially since I have a second Phantom now. Oh, gold credit card. Make space, right? Actually, this game is making a good suggestion. I need to Well, here's hoping. I can't carry anymore. At this point, everything's just a... Yeah, alright. Well, let's see if I can accomplish that mission before getting out of here. I don't have time for it. I'm carrying too much. The nearest location would be that. Although there should be a LZ somewhere in the vicinity, so... Okay, so he should have, I say should have, cleared this A out, but, well... No, I don't have any keys. Is that the international? What are you even doing, dude? You got nothing better to do, isn't it? Isn't that ammo expensive? Must not speak finance. Must not speak savings account. Guy must not speak retirement. I hate backlighting myself like that. Alright, cool. Speaking of which... Nice. Alright, so we were actually able to recover our gear. Whenever things get freaking annoying like that, it's best to work the problem. Think it through, not just get trigger happy. You know? Anybody else? An average person can get torqued up, act irrationally, spastic, you know? Person who trains, I can't tell. Don't think so, but I can see a flashlight, some source of illumination over there that doesn't appear to be related to that freaking floodlight. Yeah, this is new. This didn't used to be here. It was just one wrecked out plane, not a boneyard. Not just a boneyard. Alright, cool. Before I go anywhere else, ooh, toolbox. It's motor oil. Speaking of which. Okay, we're good on all that. Ammunition's topped up. Cool. Yep, we're maxed out. Cool. Where in the heck is this supposed to be located? First off, did I accept this? Yes, I did. Yes, that's the airfield, but I need to find this frickin' thing. Oops. see anything in here that is indicative of what I'm looking for. This, however, and there she is. Cool. Now, yeah, that's what I thought. Now I must return to the airfield and yeah, I gotta go into the freaking terminal again. Dag nabbit. Are they watching us? If you want to give me a key, sir, I would very much appreciate it. I'm immediately going to clear. Alright, that's why I can't run. Because literally I'm carrying the weight of the world in my hands right here. Let's see if that is being directed in my general direction. Does not appear to be. My favorite pastime, trying to dial in my LPVO. Zoom in, zoom out. I gotta sit here and work a freaking manual. Yeah. Aim entrance, or do I'll take the back door this time. And I need to proceed back into the terminal, usually closer to the, somewhere in the center. Cool. I got that light blinding, so book your way in. Oh yeah, I still can't run. Keep thinking my keyboard's busted, but nope. Nope. Got nothing to do with that. I need to get across this gap without dying. Okay, cool. We're okay so far. Precision comes later in a firefight indoors. Obviously, you need to be quick on your toes, but I can't very well. Dude, hack. I don't know if he's. First off, this helps. It's not this PC, but there's another PC in here, at least in the previous iterations of this game, that had a very impressive, like, real-time... Maybe they got rid of it. It was super impressive. Yeah, they might have gotten rid of it. That guy came in here. Check underneath things. Yes. You know, you guys need to get a bigger vocabulary, honestly. One of these days we'll actually figure out how to do that. But it won't be today. Yeah. That one right there is interesting. All right. Okay. Okay. Now for the rough part. Where in the heck am I supposed to find that? I mean, in theory it'll be fairly obvious, but I don't believe that to be the case. However, if my memory serves, the last time they had me going down to one of the side hangars and or the one across the way. In this case, we are not to that point yet, so I'm going to proceed to the one hangar area on the, what is it, the east side of the field, which is going to be on this other side. Let's see if I can identify any targets. It's hard to tell. I shouldn't be peeking out of this door, but this is... Is that guy above me? There he is. I'm very much looking forward to the day I can finally get the suppressors on these things again. Where are you? Was that not him? Okay. There he is. Off switch. Something the AI doesn't generally do. They just... Well, generally, I hope they don't start. Thailand. Well, that makes sense. With all the issues they're currently dealing with, and they're also in proximity to Burma. Flight manifest. Alright, I gotta go back in there and check. Probably the other... Interesting. I gotta check the other freaking okay. And we'll do that for now. And then we'll use this. Good old Sam Splints. Password, paracetamol, another one of those. How's the paracetamol in my primary? We'll swap that out. Cool. That's not that valuable. Alright, back to the terminal quickly, I hope. PL Palang Airfield, freaking whatever the number is. There's that other computer is located up here. This, and here's the magnificent highly. I love that. It's even funnier. Is that aside from the over-exaggerated CRT effects, it's That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright. I found it. Yep, grab that one too. Well, that's Descript. Haha. I found the database. Do I not have it now? Okay, well, let me find the purple thing, and then maybe that'll jog its memory. Trying to remember where it usually is. Okay. Good water is good water. Alright, well, assuming that what I need to do in relation to this freaking I want to say the suitcase is over in that freaking hangar area where they're all like piled up and whatnot. I'm hoping that I don't have to deal with too much. Use some movement, please. There is a specific area where they piled them all up over here. Don't go. Not what I'm here for yet. I'm riding a thin line with this much weight on me. Nope. Where else? Alright, back the way I came. Sometimes. Not here, but there's another one that I'm thinking of. Yay, everyone's favorite, slightly too dark blue. Alright, let's check in here, although I'm not positive. After all, I think I just came through here earlier. Oh. Alright. Other hangar then. Jumper cables. Is it good ammo? Yes, it is. Drop that, keep that, and keep that. Thank you. That's something at least. Alright. Could be upstairs as well. That's also a possibility. I'll really feel this taken off. Nope. Okay, let's check upstairs. And pray that I'm right. I just have, oh, there it is. That's why I didn't freaking. I couldn't retrieve it because I don't have enough space, but the game freaking. Okay, well, that explains that. Still don't know where that. I tried that pile, it wasn't there. So I don't think it was. Alright, we're gonna have to check some other places. Unless, of course. Nope. You just gotta pray that everything stays static long enough for you to do what you were trying to do in here without the everything catching up, you know? Yeah, it's pretty distinct. It's a pretty distinct purple. It's not like a freaking like off-color purple. It's pretty distinct. I need to make space. What do I have too much of, or unnecessary? Take that. Too valuable. That I'm gonna have to buy eventually. Yeah, well, soft point I can actually carry, so let's see how big this hard drive supposedly is. Go. And then I just got a RTB, I'm assuming. Yep. Gotta get it back. Cool. We do this, I think there's a, probably down there. Was it that same freak that's running around that keeps shooting me in the face? Probably. Evelyn comes in a... I know it's not Evelyn, or however you want to say it. Comes in a 5. That's interesting. It's funny, you keep looting even though you're up. Alright, thank you. Well, I definitely got to get out of here for many reasons. Let me clear that real quick. Maybe it's sitting there for some reason. I want to say it used to be next to the pile before, but now I don't know. They've changed it enough, you know. I see him over there. First off, nope. Alright. Alright, but that's not what I'm here for either. I'm sure there's some good loot somewhere, but I can't carry any out of it. And right now, what I need... Alright, where's that freaking suitcase? This is another... Coming off to the southeast side, I think. I don't see him physically. It's from... yeah. They're coming from the other side, yeah. Oh, there you are. Well, at least there's one. I can always rest assured that if I put enough Nope. No. Nope. Check out over here near the front. I think I'm being shot from behind. Yeah, freaking. Check meds. Medium freaking bleeding. I can't be dealing with that right. Oh, I guess I gotta be. Thanks, game. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. There he is. The other one just bled out. I saw him fall down. Alright. Alright, let's move. Nope. How's our health looking? Encumbered. Dizzy. But okay. Use one of these again. Now I just need to get that freaking suitcase, and then we're gonna get the heck out of Dodge. Right? Right. Yeah, there's one over there. Got it. There's an LZ over there, like I thought. Wait, is that purple? That's the problem. Is I got that freaking glassed over face. I can't freaking see anymore. At least I can't see colors correctly for a hot minute. I already checked that pile, so they're not going to be over there. But if I'm even paying half attention, in theory, I think one of these had a pile of them in there for some reason. Okay. Actually, that's a good point. Do I even have any? No, I don't. Whatever. I'm not here for that. I'm trying to leave. Can I take it, please? Thank you. Alright, I need to get out of here. I just seriously need to get out of here. If I cannot complete this mission... I swear there was another place they had these things piled up. Duffel bag. I'm not here for that. Use it. Alright. It's like body armor, man. No. This place almost died in. Check these before. Cool. I'll take as much of that as I can carry. Thank you. I don't know where it is. I think I've checked. Where I know to check, except where I think they used to pile them up by the way that plane used to be. But that plane ain't there no more. I don't know, dude. Also, side note, you got any keys for? Hello. Oh, which one? By the way, airfield office storage key, which I think that's the one the one that's already open right now. Check this guy. No keys. Alright, cool. Is that because that guy looks like this? What's special about this guy? Nothing I can see. Alright. Actually, nope. I've checked here before. This might be the one that's all the way on the other end of the... Nope, so this is the other one. Alright, well, I have a problem. I can't take anything. Unless I really just start unloading. Wait a minute. I mean, no, but... Oh, well, we're... Nice. Ooh, DSLR. Well, load up as much ammo as I can load up. Drop the soft points. Grab the credit card. However much this is. It's not nearly as much as I'm going to make off of those if push comes to shove. And I'm getting pretty close to shove. Can get more of those in time. I'm running out of those though, which is just code for me to get the heck out of here. Thank you, I will take that. I need to leave. I can always come back for this storage. Well, yes, but the storage is actually unoccupied right now, so. Still ain't found this stupid freaking suitcase of this big lip chick who clearly has never been outside. And then of course this happens. Poetic, I guess. Now you gotta throw this at me too? Okay, well, guess what? I guess we don't need... Well, you can keep the money. Thank you. Well, those are going to cost a bit. Fine, I don't like those anyway. I can always get food later. Eat it. Cool. Yeah, forget... I'm gonna have to forget that storage. I can't find this thing, so I'm probably just gonna have to come back later. There's not a... I could swear it used to be next to that pile. Alright. Well, our exfil is over in this direction, so... And I do need to get out of here before they all return. If I happen to locate it... And so it begins. Done. You wanted somebody to die. I gave you what you wanted. It's the one around the corner. Oh, so that's shed. Wait, so that's shed. This is airfield storage office. So not this. Alright, well then I don't need to worry about missing out, because there's nothing to miss out on as far as that's concerned, because I don't have that key. So Okay, well, I found a reason for this. Pull it. Wow! They actually stayed in place. How nice. Y'all saw that, right? They gotta do something. They gotta do something about that in the game, you know. These guys are a little. The group spawning is a little too. Office storage key. I already have it. Is a little too T-pose. You know. Use that. Thank you. Let's get the heck out of here. Crouch, walk, and drink coffee. Nope. Nope. Fine. We're moving on. Let's go get to that rally point. It could be out here. It might not be. Either way, I'm coming back. And on the swivel, I know I just cleared that area. Should be at the end of this cleared area. Tower over there is of some interest, but not currently. Yep, there it is. Just get the RTV taken care of.
Request denied. All available birds are in flight.
What a bunch of selfish. Well, I can keep walking closer then. That crash plane used to be here, and then they moved it over to the middle of nowhere.
Negative. All birds are currently dispatched.
Okay. Yep, let's walk a little closer. Go invisible, pull up the map, and get set because I got. And yeah, there's this thing's so freaking. That's the other problem is people still don't carpool in this game, or at least not currently anyway. There's too many people, just single, you know, no taxi ride sharing going on, you know. Everybody just loves their. Makes the outpost all the more important, you know.
Roger, Raven is in the air and heading to Gulf 2.
Oh, that's okay. Make it your own, man. If you want a vacation, you know, paradise area, you know, land lost in time and all this other stuff, you should look to your own country and make yourself the kind of person that can handle these things rather than insisting that these other countries remain rustic with these, you know, backwards people so you can have these adventures you go on. Call it a vacation and talk about how much better, you know, how better things are, how ancient or whatever expression the freaking uppity types want to use. So many helicopters. It's so dangerous out here that there's 50 million one passenger Helicopters just flying everywhere, right? Uh-huh, okay.
Ready up, we're taking off.
Okay, cool, finally. Oh, that was rough, and that lasted a lot longer than it should have, but here we are. 11 Commander. Yes. Here's how much money I'll get for that.
Approaching the LZ. 1 minute.
Sell the laptop, sell the DSLR, 2 credit cards, a necklace. Yeah, let's see. This is some equipment inspection here. We're good on we are good on those. That I didn't take any. Apparently, didn't take any serious hits to the head. At least not enough, anyway. And this thing, of course, is fine. This thing is also fine. Ironically. Inspecting 88%. Alright, we'll see what I can do about fixing that, or if I'm even going to bother fixing it at all.
And we're back. Home sweet home.
Alright. Never did find those. At least not yet, anyway. Ding ding! Yay! What apparel? What apparent apparel do I have? Flectard. Ooh. Something that might actually work out there too, for that matter. I don't have a shirt in Flectard at any given time, or don't look like it. Oh, there's gotta be a matching. Nope, too light. And maybe. Also too light. Whatever. I'll stick with the classics. No. Alrighty, I think we're good. That was an interesting test run. Well, got that. That's good, that's good, that's very good. We need that. Where's that freaking thing? Okay. If I were to try repairing this, how long would it take? What is it? Well, actually, here's the question. Is that what's bringing the value down? Well, is there a specific item, or is it just the receiver? Because if you can repair... Oh, yeah, it's the upper, of course it is. And then it doesn't tell you what, because it's all the way down to the upper itself. What part, if I'm going to be forced to repair, strip it down, right? Take it, then you open that, inspect, we open that up, take this, and we're going to go into the upper itself, go into the nope, not that, well, for starters. So you go into this thing, you pull the upper, boom. So we have, what if I pulled this? Is that, no, it's still 88%. What about this? This is the one that's in worse quality. Okay. Is it this? No. Pull that off. If I have to disassemble the whole thing to get at it, then I will. Oh, no, still that. Gary! Alright, inspect. I'm assuming it's the upper receiver itself. The upper receiver. So I can either attempt to fix the upper receiver and let's see. Four. Excuse me, that's not Mr. Beret, that's Mr. Barrett's. You've clearly never had to cut one. You know how much money you just dumped? More than it should be. I'm sitting there looking at freaking Gunny level 2, insisting I pay $8 around for, or whatever it is, $8 around for 855, and then I'm thinking, you know what? Yeah, I know that if I can help it, right? But I'm sitting there looking at it, and I'm like, while not actually accurate, 556 is too expensive IRL as it is anyway. Imported, black market, freaking, I stole it and I set the prices because you need it more than, yeah. I get that, but nevertheless, that the US ammo market is, yeah. Now I'm sitting here deciding whether or not repairing certain things is worth it. I'm alright. I still have half my starting stuff, and honestly, so far, the loot in this iteration of the game has been vastly superior to what it used to be. Well, on top of that, I feels like, I'm not going to say that they're throwing good stuff at us because I don't want to jinx it, but the fact that I'm finding a Phantom 2 in the freaking airfield, like, come on, man. I mean, I used to hoard RPCs like crazy, and now I'm just being given Phantoms for fun. It's, yeah. Oh, that, and on top of it, too, there are certain things that you're like, again, I used to have to make do with because of money and, cost and all that other stuff. The Lancer, for example. What was that? I think it was like vendor level 2 or 3 or whatever it was. And now you can literally just pick them off of medium tier bodies. The Elite 4 rig that's like got like a darker color with the red glow sticks and stuff. Like, yeah, that is a hot take. Considering when I'm going to take I'm just literally about looking at, I just disassembled my gun because it's like, losing a little bit of durability, and it's sitting there telling me that it's going to take me 4 hours to fix this upper receiver. or just buy another one. And then how much does a freaking... Well, first off, can I even buy a repair kit at this point? Let me see. No, I can. I'm not... I'm trying to figure out what the... I don't want to say the meta is, but, you know, I'm just trying to see what is a sustainable way of doing things, you know? Well, let's see. So, for once, a $500 for a basic repair kit, that's better than it used to be. You used to not be able to find them. You couldn't buy them until, like, the last tier or something like that. Lower tier gear. I mean, well, for starters, and I'm not advocating for this necessarily, but it is part of the issue. Even, obviously, I'm a maxed out tier starter guy. Like, I've had the maxed amount of gear that you can buy since the game first came out, right? I've spent every iteration that I've played, because I haven't played super hard, but I've played hard enough. I've never run out of my starter gear. Partially because, well, yeah, some of it, but also because I choose to use the store-bought or loot, and I don't use it. But the problem is, like I said, even the basic starting stuff is almost too much. What I mean is, unless you suck or just have really bad luck with the AI, you're rarely in a position where you are desperate enough to actually have to get savvy with the starting. I barely bought anything from tier 1, and I never used any of it for the most part. And on top of that, again, it goes back to the same thing. I'm finding PVS 14s at their airfield. Like, that's like, and I'm not complaining because obviously the scale has been changed. I understand. Well, they have to get around to finally deciding what in the heck they're going to do with the center of the map. That would be the first expansion, I would assume. Side note, when are we going to get other sharp objects to use? I mean, I know nobody stabs anybody, but, like, you know, there's got to be something other than a K-bar. I mean, like State of Decay 2, for example. State of Decay 2 uses your knives are not something you manually use. They're just something you use in like takedown animations and stuff like that, right? Well, usually. But even in that one, you can use, you know, freaking karambits and Bowie knives and stuff like that. Like, you know, give us something. You know, give us something. Actually, you know what he's... No, he's RPing... He's RPing Far Cry 2. Yeah, he lives for the days when the top half of the thing would just blow off, you know. Yeah, but Metro's a design feature. Far Cry 2 was a warranty expiration. He's planning on. What he means is he's planning on giving you something. It's progressive. Best way to put it is just give it time. Just keep going and give it time. Yeah, it's more like I wouldn't want to call it a simulator. It's more like a I don't want to say experience, because that's what they say when they're trying to sell you on a garbage game. It's almost a sandbox, almost. Yeah. Yeah, it's a LARP. This is the one. Nobody touches PvP. No, nobody touches PvP. Well, there's no. Maybe now with the new update, there might be a better reason to play PvP, but the fact of the matter is, at least the way the game used to be, there wasn't a lot of motivation for PvP, because anything you would find on a person, you could find anywhere else, right? Like, there's no point to fight people for loot, and there's no, at least the way the game's built, there's no, like, meta game for actually fighting faction versus faction yet. At least that I'm aware of with the new update. Traditionally, there hasn't been. PvE is where it's at. But, yeah, keep going. Trying to proselytize on Stalker. Oh no, I found the American version of my Australian friend. Yeah, so weight is a factor. Stalker Gamma is basically just this game without players, to a degree. Yeah.